So here we have our commercial series. So this is a Z700 series mower. So this will be a commercial grade mower. This specific mower is a Z26X with a 60-inch deck. It does have a 25 horsepower Kawasaki carbureted engine. There are a couple of models in the Z700 series that have fuel injected, but this particular model does have the carbureted version in this. So Sammy went through the 400 series, and there are a lot of similarities between the 400 and the 700, so I'm not going to go through the exact same walk around as she did, because a lot of it is the same. What I will do is just cover a couple of the differences that make this a commercial versus the hybrid that Sammy demonstrated earlier. So one of the things you're going to see, first off, the most noticeable is the seat itself. This one does have the premium suspension seat, and it's adjustable. So a very nice feature on a commercial. When you're sitting on one of these for 8 hours a day, you want to be as comfortable as you can. That way at the end of the day, you're not as tired as being on a machine that is very uncomfortable to you. So a nice feature on the Kubota 700 series is the seat. It has a wide operator platform, so again, that's nice in that comfort feature side. So again, a lot of the things Kubota tries to do is for comfort itself. So nice thing about Kubota. So a couple of other things that I want to point out on the decks. We did talk about all the Kubota decks are fabricated. So welded decks. On the 700 series, it is an 8-gauge steel welded deck. The 400 series is a 5-inch deep, and the 700 is a 6-inch deep. So a little deeper deck for more airflow. Another thing that you'll notice from a 400 to a 700 series is a lot heavier tubing on the frame itself. So it's going to have a heavier frame, again, designed for commercial use. These are expected to be used all day, every day. So we want to make them very rugged, very dependable, and not break down on us, because that time is money, obviously. Another one of the features from the 400 to the 700 is the front tires. The front tires are airless. They're solid tires. So another feature that's very nice, not to have to worry about your flats. Again, downtime. Time is money. In some models on the 700 series, they also offer the twills with that as well. So you have the twill tires on the back end and the solid tires on the front. So no flats. Means you run all day long and not have to worry about stopping for a flat because you ran over a thorn out in the pasture. Again, we talked about the engine. This particular one has the Kawasaki 25 horsepower. This one is a carbureted version, and they go all the way up to 29 horsepower with fuel injected. This particular model has a 11.6 gallon fuel tank, so a large fuel tank to be able to run a long period of time, not have to stop near as often to refuel, so being able to get the job done much quicker. Foldable ROPS, I think we talked about that on the 400 series. One push parking brake, so very, very simple to use, very straightforward. There's not a lot to have to get on here and learn. There's not a lot of things going on, having to worry about adjustments and controls, where you can focus on the yard itself and not worry about running into obstacles or different things like that. So those are some of the highlights, some of the features of the 700 series versus the 400 series. Again, you can go up into the diesel versions, the ZDs, that are also commercial with some added features as well. But for today, we went over the 400 and the 700, which is a hybrid versus a commercial. So come visit with us, and let's get you in the right equipment for the right job.